Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a good weekend, but all of a sudden, boom, there was this storm. You never know when the storms are going to come, and we have a mess to clean up, but that's okay. God got us through, and God will get you through your storms. Stay in the Word. He's your rock and salvation. Okay, have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and vomit. So don't take too much. Whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. Proverbs 25:25. Sorry. Proverbs 25:17. Seldom set your foot in your neighbor's house, lest he become weary of you and hate you. So this was from a Dr. Seuss book, Cat in the Hat, with the cat coming in. So don't go to your neighbor's house too much. My friend told me, come on over sometime. And I'm like, well, the Bible verse I don't want to go over too many times. But the Proverbs are words of wisdom for life. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink, for so you will heap coals of fire on his head. Proverbs 25:21-22. So if your enemy is hungry, give him some food. I guess be nice to your enemy, which is hard to do, which probably frustrates him as well. So here's some food, and giving the food and drink will bless him, which is very odd to do. And burning coals, I don't know. I gotta Google burning coals and what that means on somebody's head. Probably a cultural thing from the Middle East. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink. So you will heap coals of fire on his head. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe make things better. Where there's no wood, the fire goes out, and where there's no talebearer, strife ceases. So don't gossip, don't tell tales or stories, and it'll die out. So hopefully this is pertaining to me today, actually. Where there's no wood, the fire goes out, and where there's no talebearer, strife ceases. The words of a talebearer, I guess that's a gossiper, are like tasty trifles. It's like food. The words of a talebearer are like tasty trifles, and they go down into the inmost body. Proverbs 26:22. He who digs a pit will fall into it. So to me that says, he who causes problems will fall into it. So he who digs a pit will fall into it. Oh no, I'm falling into my own pit. And this is an olive guy. He looks like a olive to me. But hopefully you get the point. Gets the point across, my little stick figures. Let another man praise you and not your own mouth, a stranger and not your own lips. So don't praise yourself. Me, I'm so great. Wow, look at me. But let other people say, you're great. That would be more humble, huh? Let another man praise you and not your own mouth, a stranger and not your own lips. So let's try not to pump ourselves up or be too vain, I guess I should say. Don't put yourself down, but don't put yourself up too high. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. Psalms 27:9. So perfume and incense bring joy to the heart. So those smell very nice, and it brings joy to your heart. Oh, that's so nice. Essential oils are lovely. And the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. So if your friend gives you some advice, it's good to take. I get upset sometimes. People get offended so easily now. But let's take our friend's advice. It's pleasantness like perfume and incense. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heart. Heartfelt advice. So I guess this is pleasantness. The pleasantness of a friend springs from the heartfelt advice. Okay, let's do one more page. A satisfied soul loathes the honeycomb, but to a hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet. So the satisfied soul, no thank you, doesn't like honeycomb, loathes the honeycomb. I don't need it, even though it's delicious. But to a hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. Yes, please. A hungry person will eat anything. I'm not sure what that deeper meaning is. I'll look it up. As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of a friend. So let's be friends to each other. Let's sharpen each other up and help each other. I have some friends like that, don't you? As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of a friend. So Proverbs 27:17, and I enjoyed the Olympics. They said, iron sharpens iron, iron sharpens iron. They didn't say it was from the Bible, but that's okay. Anyways, you have a good day now.